In the past, when you lost your wallet, your biggest concern was canceling your credit cards, right? Well, now the risk is a lot bigger. You could lose your entire identity. Our next guest had his identity stolen, and he says he can steal yours just by looking at your local grocery store savings card. John Sileo is the author of Privacy Means Profit, Prevent Identity Theft, and Secure Your Bottom Line. John, good morning to you.
Thanks for having me.
This is not theoretical. You know, some people stole your identity and charged up $300,000.
They did, yeah. My business partner used it to commit a whole series of crimes.
Your business partner?
My business partner. Then I was held liable for it.
That's crazy. Now, for people who don't have a business partner and don't worry about them, raking them over the coals financially, one of the problems we are making right now, one of the mistakes, is we put way too much stuff on our Facebook. And if there's some unscrupulous person who wants to steal your identity, it's a jackpot.
It is. I mean, the old adage, knowledge is power, information is power. We need to look at that in a new way as all this data is being aggregated.
For instance, what can a bad guy looking at your Facebook find to use against you?
Well, just the most simple. They have your name, your date of birth, and your city of origin where you were born. They've got enough to put it into a formula in 40% of the cases to find out your social security number. With that, that's the keys to the kingdom.
And I saw you on 60 Minutes where you posed as somebody from a bank.
Yeah.
And you called somebody and you effectively got them to give up a PIN number, a simple little PIN number. And the way you did it, it was so innocuous. I thought, oh, I don't see, not asking for a social security number or any of that stuff, just the PIN number. What's the harm?
Yeah, and that's the whole thing that social networking is giving away, are those little trust factors that allow me to do things like socially engineer you, to con you out of more information, just like the PIN number.
Right, and with your grocery store check cashing card, if somebody stole your wallet, something as innocuous as that, they could get what from it?
Well, it aggregates all of your data of your prescriptions you buy, the magazines you buy. So that's a ton of information that lets people know more about you and lets them get to know you.
One of the scary things I read regarding what you were presenting today is the fact that according to the Wall Street Journal, if people visit one of the top 50 websites in the world, by the time they get off that site, people on there have installed 64 little tracking devices onto your browser.
They have, and I mean, that just shows the new world that we're living in, and that we have to approach this whole topic of, watching what we share and with whom. It's no longer about who we can trust, it's much more about how we trust, and we have to go through a process of, do I spend this currency of identity that I have?
Oh, it's just absolutely crazy. It makes you think twice about everything. John Sileo, we thank you very much for joining us live.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
And scaring the living daylights out of us. Financially, I'm never going to go on Google again.